キャロル&チューズデーです。たった一曲だけだけど、よかったら聴いてください。
Someday I'll find my way home. The trees and the wind will lead the way. All of these years on my own, they flew right by. So what can you say? There's no need to be sad. You're on a path and you know where it heads. There's no need for despair. Just walk on and you find you're there. Someday I'll find the
Here's a design secret about the Parthenon in Athens, which, despite being a symbol for perfect proportions and symmetry, actually has no straight lines or right angles. Once again, this is by design. The reason is a bit counterintuitive because had the Greeks built it perfectly straight, it would actually appear warped when seen from a distance. This is due to perspective warping, which you can see in this optical illusion makes perfectly straight lines appear curved. To counteract this effect, they tilted the columns ever so slightly inwards to create the illusion that they're straight, as well as making them bulge about an inch at the center to correct the perspective. The spacing between them is also uneven, as the corner columns are closer together and are slightly larger in diameter. Even the floor is curved by about 12 inches over the width, which essentially means the entire building is a giant optical illusion. Follow for more design secrets.
Quadular. How to play. The rules are the same as regular chess except for these changes. For a refresher of those rules, check out this video. The object of this 2 to 4 player chess variant is to capture your opponent's king. There is no checkmating. Lay out the board. Each player orients from a corner and places 5 pawns on their third row. On the second row, they place rook, knight, bishop, knight, rook. On their first row, from left to right, they place queen, bishop, prince. The prince starts the game with the crown detached and set aside. In the corner space, called the throne, they place their king. The king is the only piece that can freely move in and out of the throne. All other pieces may only capture into the throne, after which they can move out of it according to their normal movement. The throne is orthogonally and diagonally adjacent to each of the 3 squares in front of it. The prince can move 1 or 2 spaces horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. The prince captures the first piece it slides into. The first time your prince enters any opponent's domain, indicated by crossing the red line towards their throne, your prince receives its crown and may now move any number of spaces in any direction like a queen. Once crowned, the prince is called the king-to-be. Should your king be captured, you immediately replace your king-to-be with the king. After a bishop captures to a throne, when that bishop returns to the battlefield, it must do so on the same color it was on before capturing to the throne. Pawns are allowed their initial double-step move option. En passant is allowed like normal. Arima, how to play. The object of the game is to be the first player to get one.
Hanging in there, star. Post this star to let your buddies know you're hanging in there. You could lose it at any moment.
This guy accidentally made one of the world's greatest inventions. Back in 1826, British pharmacist John Walker
Dreamwhackers. Drum kit.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo wiedzie biały węgiel. Tylko jedno w głowie mam.
We have the paint tool and we have spot guns, but what we don't have are paint guns. So yeah, I'm gonna add insane. Like, I built this huge arcade machine once, and it was really fun, and yeah, back then I just had simple logic like this to work with. But yeah, you can see I can paint interactables without a problem. Yeah, this works really well. Also, look at this, hitting a shape won't color blocks. Now it will color blocks, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you see it's coloring blocks because it's, you know, trying to paint the shape, and if I'm a genius, I already have code that works. This is the magic that I can like generate. Yeah, this is the randomization turned up to like 11. It already looks like, this is so cool. Right, I had a little break. I'm back to the suffering. Now all I just need to fix is this weird offset once. Like, it shouldn't paint. I think it starts looking for more blocks up there, which is really weird. And it also shouldn't even paint any blocks there because it's way too far away from like the hit position. Okay, it all was.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be exposing one of the biggest.
Hey Beluga, play my favorite song.
I'm sorry, did you say, set the oven to 5,000 degrees?
Countries that end with the letter D. Oh, it puts a little question mark. Well, that makes it way too easy. Alright, next one's New Zealand. What's that one? France, San Marino, Switzerland. It's Switzerland, of course, okay. And then that would be Finland. Next one would be Poland, okay. Followed by Thailand. And then I guess that's Chad. And finally, Iceland. I didn't know it'd give me question marks. It kind of made it a bit too easy.
The idea that it's actually completely fixed. Why should I trust them to tell me what the ride is really like? I need to see it in action for myself. Dronus, activate! Let's see. You there, boy, and you two as well.
Oh, there is Captain D. Hello, City. Oh, greetings.
Yeah, hi. Can you guys do me a favor?
Of course. Anything. How can we help?
I need you to go and find, then ride the ride called the gyro.
Oh, yes, got it. We're there. Oh, let's go.
Drop. Okay. Whoa, why is there a transition? I thought this was live.
Yay! The Captain D. We found it.
Great. Wait a minute. That's not the gyro drop. It's the gyro swing. You got the wrong ride.
Oh, I know where it is. Over there. Oh, let's go.
Okay. Meanwhile, let's see what we can deduce using the footage and information we have. From the average height of a South Korean guy, we can estimate the height of the carousel, and from that, the height of the tower, about 70 meters. Now, it telescopes to 106 in just 4.5 seconds. Seems like a monumental architectural feat for something that's only visible from the outside and doesn't enhance the experience of the ride in any way. Then there are the seats, bunging down next to each other without any isolation. Is that safe from like an engineering standpoint? Maybe we should test it. These balls of aluminum foil, standing in for the seats of our passengers, are tethered with bits of yarn to a model of the ride I made from an old wagon wheel. As the balls drop, tiny variations in their weight distribution cause them to dangle and smash into each other, injuring most of the riders. Then, as I rotate the carousel at a constant speed and retract the balls, the change in rotational inertia causes them to move faster than the carousel and crash into it, killing everyone. To prevent this, the gyro drops engineers developed nothing, because none of this makes any sense! As for the actual drop part of the gyro drop, Earth's gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared, which means a free fall from 88 meters would take over 4 seconds. But when the carousel is released, it shoots down in just 2.5 seconds. In the first half of the journey, it accelerates to 324 kilometers per hour, then brakes to a stop in just over a second. According to my Twitter calculations, that would subject the lifeless corpses of the riders to a force of over 7 Gs. It's not anything I would feel, but nevertheless. Boys, be careful! Be sure to wear helmets when you go on the... Hold on. That's not the gyro drop either! It's the gyro spin! How many gyro things do they have in this place?
We are not sure which one it is. Maybe it's not here. We thought we got the right one.
It's the big tower. Goes up and down. You can't miss it. Keep looking. Okay, so it was definitely faked. But what's the method? It's not just simple tweaking of the footage of the real ride. The carousel changes perspective from the bottom all the way to the fake top, and even the shadows of the bungee seats fall realistically across the tower. To do that, you'd need to replace the entire ride with a believable animated 3D replica, lit and composited into a static background plate. Now, who might be in possession of a detailed architectural 3D model of this structure and want to invest time and money into producing a viral piece of content featuring it? Hey look, a high-quality upload of the video on Lotta World's official YouTube channel, which predates any of the other widely shared freebooted reposts. No doubt inspired by the viral success of filmmaker Till Nowak's surreal 2011 short, The Centrifuge Brain Project, they must have thought it was a good way to promote the park. I mean, you're talking about it. With this high-quality version, we can truly appreciate the work that went into this. Check out the pristine roto on that bush. But there are also a few imperfections. What's up with that wobble? Guess they wanted the pretty boat in the shot? Looks like the reflection reveals the real carousel's more moderate landing speed. And what's that? Ghost carousel! I need to see the gyro drop for myself. Oh, you guys found it! Finally, I can... Oh, come on! That's the bungee drop, the only other tower ride in the park. I give up. Dronus, return to home base. Captain D, why don't you hire some freelance help? Well, every time I do, it comes back to bite me in the...
Color chess. How to play. The rules are the same as regular chess except for these changes. For a refresher of those rules, check out this video. The object of with the colored tiles one of 3 ways. On the first turn of the game, white makes one legal move to any square. Every turn after that, each player will make 2 moves per turn. Your first move must be to a square of the same color that your opponent ended their previous turn on. You must make a legal move for this if available, even if you don't want to. If there are no legal moves for this, then you skip this step. Your second move must be with a different piece to a different color than what you just moved. Online for free. And if you want to purchase a physical copy of the game, be sure to use my promo code SSGames for a sweet discount. The game also includes several more variants and alternative ways to play for you to enjoy, and you can further customize play with non-standard board shapes and pieces, as well as rules for tournament play. Color chess. How to play. The rules are the same as regular.
Halo, halo? Czy nas słyszycie? To nasz ostatni komunikat. Dziś oddziały niemieckie wkroczyły do Warszawy. Braterskie pozdrowienie przesyłamy żołnierzom polskim walczącym na Helu i wszystkim walczącym gdziekolwiek się jeszcze znajdują. Jeszcze Polska nie zginęła. Niech żyje Polska!
can't sleep. There's a spider scaring me in my bedroom. Okay, I'm coming. Wait, that's it? It's so tiny. Why are you worried about such a little... You know, kid, your parents keep telling you about all the money they save for your future, but really they spend it on clothing for their video game characters. You're wasting my future on virtual clothes? No, that's not true.
Today I'm going to be making me. I don't know what that's into be. That is.
Katze, Katze, Dumpsy, Katze, Dumpsy, Katze, Dum, Dum, Katze, Dumpsy, Katze, Dumpsy.